What did Jeremiah tell us about Israel's Redeemer and why it was important for us to know this?
Jeremiah 50:34-ish. Yet their Redeemer is strong, the Lord Almighty is his name. He will vigorously defend their cause, so that he may bring rest to their land, but unrest to those who live in Babylon.
You know what's interesting? It's like here we have a Redeemer who has a promise to nations, and I think it's one of the things that I listened a lot to some of the Black voices in our Christian world today, trying to get a handle and understand better the way with which race and race relations is being perceived and seen, and I was on a part of a conversation yesterday with some people, and just some of the anger around white, in particular white male evangelicals, i.e. us, everybody, one of us on the chat, right? I mean, it's like there's a frustration, and one of the things that that I can really empathize with, and I really do get it. I just don't know what to do about it. Is the idea that we often fall back on, well, we need to be better at listening to these voices. We need to listen. And I think sometimes we listen because we really want to hear. I mean, at a heart level, we really want to hear. We really do want to understand. But I think at another level, kind of like with my kids, sometimes, don't tell them this, but I sometimes listen in hopes that they just get it out of their system and shut up. You know, it's like, I don't actually want to do anything, and I don't want to solve anything. I just want to get them to stop talking. And so I think sometimes we listen with the eyes of understanding and movement. And often I listen with the eyes of just get it out of your system. And I think we've listened a lot with the idea of just trying to help people get it out of their system without any intention of being a righteous, justice bringing, kingdom infusing movement. And I don't know exactly what to do, and I think that's part of the problem often. And I use race because there is a sense in my understanding of Scripture that we've gotten in our Western world culture and our mindset very individualistic with our faith story. And that's a legitimate part of it. We are individually saved by grace through faith. But over and over in Scripture, what I see as well is national identities and God's favor on nations and his blessing on nations, and a recognition of he has a chosen people. And in that chosen people, sometimes he has chosen persons, but that we have to recognize that while we have a chosen person ideology, philosophy, theology, that we've been chosen by God's grace, we had a chosen person theology, we sometimes, I think, miss the national responsibility. And I have no idea what to do about it, so oftentimes I just want to shut up because I don't know what to do, and I want to listen in hopes that everybody else shuts up. And I think that people are starting to get sick and tired of my attitude. And I think my attitude is reflective of the white evangelical male voice. And I think it's a problem. I don't know what to do about it. But when I look at the question, what did Jeremiah tell us about Israel's Redeemer? I think one of the things that popped into my mind as I was listening to the reading today is that God cared about nations, and he brought redemption on a nation, and he brought punishment to other nations. And that there is a national implication for the way with which people engaged or disengaged from the heart of the Father. And that doesn't mean that I have any, I mean, we are in a Western world mindset, theological construct that's informed our thinking. And I don't know how to think differently than what we've been embraced with, but I do recognize as I read the Scripture, particularly texts like today, that we're missing something. I am missing something, and I don't know how to get out of the place where I'm stuck, but I know I'm stuck.